the scene of the latest mass shooting in America. At least 10 people were killed, 9 students and 1 adult today. 10 others were hurt. We are just beginning to learn the identities of the dead, among them Ann Perkins, a substitute teacher, and Sabika Sheikh, an exchange student from Pakistan. Police say the gunman in custody tonight is a 17-year-old junior at the school. They say he was armed with his father's shotgun and a revolver. And police are searching the suspect's car and his parents' homes tonight.
They're having a shooting at the high school, have an officer down, shooter not in custody.
The chaos played out over police radio calls.
Shots fired. We have several shots fired. Possibly 1 or 2 rooms in this area that we're at. School shooting, have active shooters, several people down. He's actively shooting. He's in the art room. We have shots fired right now, guys.
Police say the shooter had a shotgun and a revolver and began shooting just as first period started. Sophomore Dakota Schrader was in the building.
As soon as the alarms went off, everybody just started running outside, and next thing you know, everybody looks, and you hear boom, 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 and I just ran as fast as I could to the nearest forest so I could hide, and I called my mom.
Paige Curry called her mother, too.
I told her, Mom, there are gunshots. I heard 4 shots, and it was it was real. It was real this time.
The 10 wounded were rushed to area hospitals, including John Barnes, a former 20-year Houston policeman who worked as a school resource officer. Fleeing students were huddled onto fields away from the school as parents raced to the scene looking for kids.
I told her to stay calm, to breathe, and just waiting, and finally they were leading her out of the school. Thank God she's okay.
30 minutes after the first call, the shooting was over, but the threat was not. School District Police Chief Walter Braun.
There have been explosive devices found in the high school and surrounding areas adjacent to the high school.
The devices included pressure cookers and pipe bombs. Police say the 17-year-old suspected gunman, Demetrios Progorchis, was a student at Santa Fe High. Another student has been detained as a person of interest. Texas Governor Greg Abbott said the shooter wanted to commit suicide.
He gave himself up and admitted at the time that he didn't have the courage to commit the suicide, that he wanted to take his own life earlier.
It's been happening everywhere. I've always kind of felt like eventually it was going to happen here too. So, I don't know. I wasn't surprised, I was just scared.
Back in April, some Santa Fe students joined a nationwide school walkout to protest gun violence in the wake of the massacre at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High in Parkland, Florida. Today, Stoneman Douglas students tweeted their support for Santa Fe, one saying, "I should be celebrating my last day of high school, but instead my heart is broken to hear of the tragedy." Texas, and we take you now to Hawaii in what appear to be scenes from the underworld in a tropical paradise. More cracks have opened in the ground on the Big Island, blasting red-hot lava and dangerous gas into the air. Mark Strassman is there.
Over the last 2 days, 2 new fissures, ground cracks bursting with lava, remind the Big Island of the Kilauea volcano's menace. Another fissure surfaced in Leilani Estates, where roughly 1,700 residents have been evacuated. This is fissure 20D, and it only looks as though we stumbled on the entrance to hell. A mountain of black lava here, churning lava behind it, a small reminder of how much volcanic energy lurks beneath the surface. Other fissures, silent for days, have roared back to life. Satellite images over the last 2 weeks show how much the volcano's main crater has expanded. We caught up with geologist Elise Rumpf.
It is important to tell us the age of the lava. It's definitely thrilling to be this close to a lava flow.
Not for the Kelly family, one of 12,000 residents who got free protective masks on Thursday, when the biggest eruption yet sent ash 5 miles into the sky.
Ashfall is basically silicate glass, and that's what you don't want in your mouth, in your throat, in your lungs.
I'm standing on more than 2 weeks of worth of lava that overwhelmed Leilani Estates and buried more than a dozen homes. The nearest fissure is where you see that steam rising, and this particular lava flow stretches for a half mile. Jeff, scientists just don't know whether the big explosion for this volcano is already underway or has yet to begin.
I'm John. That's my life. Climate child. Pray for Santa Fe, Texas. People got killed. No apparent reason. They lied too soon. Too lost. To somebody who shouldn't have done it. My prayers, my thoughts out for them. And also, worldwide events, from earthquakes to volcanoes. My prayers and thoughts are with the families of those affected by the Hawaii volcano, still going off after 2 weeks. I've been noticing a pattern. Earthquakes has deceased last couple of days. The last couple of weeks since the volcano, earthquakes around the world been going off right and left, from shadow earthquakes to a swarm of earthquakes, or we call it a swarm event, from California, Oklahoma, Tennessee, or Arkansas, and many other places. Big ones, big earthquake hitting Hawaii, overseas. Are this more coming, or this is it? We never know. We just have to wait and see. My prayers with the country as we see what we can do, or what can we do about what's going on in the country. God bless. Keep America safe. Keep positivity alive. My thoughts and prayers with everyone who's dealing with this head on. God bless.